Right, fishing. It usually took place, what am I talking about? May, June, July, August. Then it slackened off a bit. Where we caught the most fish, and the bulk of the fish, was what they call harvest mackerel, and we caught them in August. In my day and age, they would have lookouts from the different crews. Now, a crew consisted of about 12 men. And they stayed with the same people all the time. They didn't transfer. There was 2 crews at Bexington Beach, one known as the Lavers crew and one as the Churchill's crew. We were on the Churchill's crew. We had a certain section of that beach we always seemed to be on. Never encroached on the others. But you were so crafty, we would send someone out, one of the old fishermen. He'd walk on down there to see if he could see these mackerel. What they called then straying. If he saw some fish, but he didn't want the other crew that was further up the beach beyond us, he'd get down like this and he'd wave, and this is what you had to watch for. If he did that, you pushed the boat off and rowed down and go round these fish and catch them. That's true what happened. When we had anything over, say, about 300 or 400, maybe 1,000 mackerel there, they used to put up a long pole with a bushel basket on the end. They would put that pole in the boat and row out and put this thing up and the basket on top of it, and they called it a beacon. They could get a hold of this buyer, and he could see that, of course, and down there must have had some field glass. So anyway, and he'd come up and buy them. Some nights you would go down and probably catch just a few. If you only had a few, you couldn't get a buyer to buy them. The owner of the boat would auctioneer them with a few pebbles. How much be I going to be bet for these? And there may be a few flatfish and something else in there, a red mullet or something, in a little lot. 6 and you throw pebbles down. This is true, what went on. The ones that owned the boat, they always had a double share, naturally. Boys, I think we had a small amount, but it was money. Then they would send down to the Crown, and they always had this big jar thing. I can see it now. And they would send down to the Crown and have that filled with beer. I've never known cider. It was beer.